Hello folks, welcome to week 2 of the course. This week we're starting the work for Node 2.1, and I just wanted to point out to you that I have posted the activities page for the unit. You can find that on the course blog. The work for Node 2.1, if you click on this here, you can see that full screen, etc., etc. Also, you'll notice that I've changed some things about the blog. At the top of the page I have a Start Here note. It says start here this week, the work for 121 through 125. It says here, click the image to access this week's activity hub. So every time you come to the blog, we'll have updated this. It will be the work for the week that we are currently working in. So you can click on that. We'll open it up in a new page. And this page here is where you need to begin each week. Obviously, with start here. It will have links to all of the activities that will be taking place throughout the week. So check back frequently. I haven't updated some of the links on this. I've been on my back with the flu for a couple days, but those will be coming shortly. So stay tuned for that, for those links. But I recommend that you begin with reading, your reading and watching experience, so that you can get some background for the things that we will be talking about in Node 2.1. So each week I recommend that you start here with this activities page. There are several ways you can access it through this gadget at the top of the page. Also down here I will post that on the course blog as a post itself, and I will also post links to that in our Google Plus community on the updates page, announcements updates. You can click on that and notice that, let's see, it should be up there somewhere. Anyway, you can access the, oh, there it is, the Node 2.1 activities. Also, you can access via our Google Plus page on the announcements updates. And if you would like, you can also follow the blog via email. Just come up here, type your email address in this page, click submit, and every time I post something to the course blog, you will receive an email that will notify you that the blog has been updated. So that's the work for Node 2.1, and also some ideas of how to engage the course. There are various ways you can come into it each week, but I always recommend that you begin however you access the course, whether it be through our blog, through the Google Plus community, through email. I recommend that you start here with the activities page document, because that will launch you into all of the activities for the week. And again, I will update the links for that shortly, so stay tuned. Also, another way that you can access and maintain updates on the course is through the calendar. I've added a course events gadget to the blog. You can click on the activities and click copy to my calendar. If you're not signed in to Gmail, it will prompt you to do that. But if you are, it will open this for you. You can click save. You can, and it will save it to your calendar. You can also change the reminders so that you get an email or a pop-up when you're signed in to Gmail that will tell you what's coming. So those are just several ways you can access the course: through the blog, through the Google Plus community, through the course calendar, and via email. Now you'll notice at the top of the page here that I have links to the syllabus. An important thing to keep in mind, again, the course calendar, which will open it big in a new page, and you can also click on that and copy to my calendar from there. Also, there is a link to the announcements page on our Google Plus community, link to our community, a link to our course in Moodle, and a link to tutorials that I've been posting on our Google Plus community. Now, in terms of our Google Plus community, I know this can be kind of confusing, because when you come to the first page, there are so many posts. Everything that was posted to the community ever really will be on this front page. If you want to weed it down, if you want to filter it, you need to click on these categories to the left. Here's the announcements updates page that will take you to all of the announcements, updates, etc. You can post questions here, find the community or comment or ask questions about the community ground rules here. You can find the tutorials here that I've made for each week. So just one way of looking at the Google Plus community, and several ways that you can access the course each week via multiple streams, because I know all of you come at it from a different way and with different technological abilities, so there are various ways you can access it each week. Now, last week I had each of you sign up for a blog. Some of you have not done that yet. If you haven't done it, please do so by the end of today, or I will assign you to a course blog. Now, those will be that will be one of the main activities that we'll have throughout the semester, is that you'll post things to the course blog. We'll talk more about that on the from the blog assignments page when I post that this week. And also last week you took I asked you what 5 chapters you wanted to study, or that you were most interested in from our course textbook, from Reading Culture. Now, most of you have posted those things already. Now, my purpose for doing this was to get an idea of the topics that you would like to cover this semester, because you will be choosing the topics and the reading that we will have each week. Now, more on this to come later in the week, but I wanted to give you a heads up that that your input is essential to how the rest of the semester plays out in terms of the topics that we study and also the course readings. So just keep that in mind. We'll pick the four top topics that you wanted to study, and we will develop things a little further from there. So just stay tuned again. Now that's kind of more about the work for Node 2.1, different ways to access the course, and a heads up of what's on the horizon here. Now, also this week we'll be starting our first composition, which is your digital story. We'll be telling a little bit about your engagement with technology and with the internet and things like that. So again, stay tuned for those things. If you have any questions about anything, please do feel free to let me know. My inbox is always open.